Okay, welcome to Creations by Karen. And you know what, guys? It's like 93 days till Christmas. I saw that somewhere and I thought, oh no, 93 days. It seems like a long time away, but it's not. Especially if you work for a living, that doesn't leave a lot of time to do stuff. So we're going to make some stuff that you can make ahead that isn't going to be perishable. How's that for a word? Word of the day, perishable. So what we're going to do, I'm going to make some tags for bottles of whatever for my neighbors. So if you're my neighbor and you're watching this, don't look. So I've got this Bailey's that I know one of my neighbors quite enjoys Bailey's. And I went ahead and got it, and it's got like an expiry date of 2026 or something. Good morning. I got one of them. And then I also, and we're going to do mostly something to do with this. But I also have a little bit of vodka for another neighbor that doesn't drink wine or doesn't drink fruity stuff. So basically we're going to focus on this bottle. And what we're going to make, and I've already made them, we're going to make two things today. These are the tags that I've made. And they fit on this bottle. So there's one, like that. Perfect for gift giving. And here's another one, and this one's a little bit different. It's got a sleeve that I can put, I know she likes Starbucks, that I've already bought the card, and I'm just going to be able to slip this card in there and also give her the bottle. What do you think? I have great neighbors, and I like to show that I appreciate them. So I'm going to put this aside. Yeah, this is some strawberries and cream Bailey's. I think it sounds yummy. Cool. Yeah, so this is pretty easy to make. And I'm going to use scraps, basically, to make all this stuff, because a lot of scraps down in Craft Central here. So, what I've got are pieces of scraps. So here's the ones that I had the measurements on, and I'll show you the measurements. So you're going to need one of these. You're going to make one of these, and this measures, if you've got a piece of paper and pen, write this down. It's 3.5 inches wide and by 8.5 inches long, and you're going to score it at 2.5 inches. Scoring means you're going to put a crease in it, okay? I'll show you that in a second. And then you've got this piece that's going to fit onto here, and this is measures 2 3/4 and 5 3/4 here. And then we're going to do something different for sort of the embellishments on the inside. Good morning. I like the gift card. I like it too. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start making it. And then to embellish it, I'm going to put something on the front like this. And this measures 2.5 by 5.5. And as we go through and make them, I'm going to show you the measurements for it. So like I said, I'm using scrap that I had in my basement. So I've got this piece of cardstock, and this is white, and you can make these any way you want. This is just the way I'm making them. You don't have to make it this way. So I'm going to need my cutter, my Friskus cutter, and I'm going to place this down, and I'm going to cut this. And here, where are my measurements here? I'm going to cut this at 3 inches by 8.5 inches. Got to keep that there. So 3 inches, like I said, this is scrap that I had laying around. By 8.5, yeah, 8.5 inches. So just place it down, and you're going to cut this at 8.5 inches. This is for the first one. And then you're going to cut this at 3 inches. So 3 is right here. So that's 3 inches. I had to buy a new blade for my Friskus thing. It worked out good. And I bought the different kind. I bought the extra strong one. I'm going to cut 2 of these. So this is one, and this is going to be for this one. Okay, so this one goes with this one. And I'm going to make this one a different length. So same 3 inches. Just go cut it down. And then I decided that I wanted to make that little folder on it. So I'm cutting this a little bit different. Now, how long is this? Yeah, so I'm just basically, I'm just gonna leave it. So this is at 11 inches. So it's cut at 3 inches and it's 11 inch. So I think this was 11.5 inch and I had cut it before. So 11 by 3. I don't need this really for a second. So we're going to take this one first and we're going to score it. Let's score it. I'm going to put that there. Here's my scoring. And I know I live in Canada and I can't get the cutting thing for these anymore. I'm going to have to go to the States, I guess, to get a scoring tool. Now I'm going to score this at 2 inches. So I'm just going to place, this is 2.5 inches. So I just place this down and my scoring tool, I'm just going to score it at 2.5 inches. And I know you can't see that. I'm sorry, but you can't see it. So that's done. And that's all the scoring you need for this. And this one is a bit different. So I'm going to score it at 2.5 inches, like the other one. Score 2.5 inches. And this, I'm going to just place this down. And I'm scoring it at 8.5 inches. So you score at 2.5 inches and 8.5 inches for this one. Is it 8.5? Let me check. Yep, 8.5. There we go. That one's scored. Perfect. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to round all the edges on this. Where's my edger? Here it is. Just going to round all the edges of this. Oh, these are the same, 2.5, imagine. So I just go ahead and round all these. Does that look round to you? There we go. Shrapnel everywhere. I'm going to just do the same with this one. Just like so. Then I'm going to take something to cut a circle, and I found this in my stash. I got this at a garage sale. Good morning, everybody. And this is a 2-inch punch. And I need to have these sharpened or sharpen them. So, excuse me if this sounds a bit loud. So I just place this in, and I want this to be as close to center as I can. And this should be just past the score mark. See how this one, it needs, there we go. There we go. Punched. I just throw this away. Maybe I'll keep it. And I'm going to do the same with this one. And you can make these any way you want. This is just the way I'm making them. Good morning. There you go. Both of them punched. Now, for this, I'm just going to score on the score line. I'm just going to turn this for a second, and this one's going to come up, right? So I'm scoring this one, or this one, and this goes like this, because eventually I'm going to glue this down. So this one, I'm not gluing anything there, and I just fold it slightly. And that just helps me with when I put something else on. So on both of these, I'm going to make them, I'm going to have red on them. And once again, these are scraps. And which is really weird is that these are perfect for here in the width, but not in the length. So in the length, I'm going to make this, where's my little piece of paper? Yeah, 2 3/4, which is exactly what this is, that I had a scrap. And sorry, this is 5 3/4. So I'm just going to cut both of them down at 5 3/4. And I can do both at the same time. How do you sharpen those punches? Well, if you have any suggestions on that, I've had people say, just take some tin foil and go around the edge. I've tried that. It doesn't work for me. So if you know any way that you can sharpen these punches, let me know. Punch. Okay, try that. So what, I'm sorry, lost my focus here. 5 3/4. 5 3/4. And just punch this. Keep these. Gonna need them. So this is 5 3/4. So then I'm going to take my corner rounder and just corner round this. I'm going to corner around this one too. Hey everybody, does anybody have any ideas how to sharpen these punches? Not this one, but the circles. Let us know. How do you sharpen your punches? I'll probably just buy another one. Good morning, Nancy. So just go in here, and you can put these on. There's 3 on here. Well, that's odd. Okay. I always have little scraps of everything everywhere. Gotta make sure these are round. There we go. Remember, don't throw this piece out, because I'm going to put this piece on here. I'm going to cut it down, but I'm going to show you. So then you take your piece of paper that you've cut, and I'm going to put all these sizes in the description below when I post it on YouTube, not on Facebook. And I'm going to use some designer art glitter glue. And I found, and of course somewhere in this disaster of Craft Central, is the lid. So this is just corn on the cob spear that I've stuck in here. I'm sure Lexi took it. We'll blame the cat. I'm just going to put glue on here. And fairly lightly. You don't need a lot of glue. Just come around like this. And place this down. So you want to be just a little bit from the top, but you want the center to be even. That looks perfect. Genius idea. I have moments of brilliance, and then not so much. So I need my, look at me, thought I was ready. Scraper thing. And I just go ahead and scrape, just press that down. And I'm going to do this one on the other one. So I've got my circle here, and I've got this piece that's going up. And this is just going to go here on the inside. So make sure it's far enough from the bottom that this still goes up. Whatever works, yeah. Whatever. That's why you're a crafter. Just put some of this glue on here, just to glue it down. Just like that. I'm just going to place this down. I don't like that one. It's one I played with. Yeah, this is better. Just place this down. Make sure your sides are centered. That looks good. Look at that, guys. It doesn't happen very often, and I put it down the first try and it fits. Tin foil. It's a beautiful morning. Yep. There you go. Okay. Now on this one, I'm just going to leave it. I'm just going to finish this first because it's going to be the same for both of these. So these are exactly the same with the exception of this one has a flap that goes up. You got that? I need a thumbs up if you're following me so far. Oh, good to know, guys. Okay. So we got this done. Now I need some coordinating paper. So let's look in my stash. Some coordinating paper. And this is all 6x6 paper that I have in here. I got lots of paper. Oh, I like this red. I like red. Let's see here. I don't know. Do I want blue? Do I want red? Oh, I like this. Oh, I like this. With the candy canes on it. Okay. I'm going to keep this out here, though. All right. Those are the two colors I'm going to use for here. And then we're just going to, I think we'll use this one. Or, no, maybe we'll use the candy cane one. So I'm going to cut this. Got dimensions on here. 2.5 by 5.5. Okay, let's do that. 2.5 by 5.5. You're following. Good. This is non-directional, so you can put it on any way you want. 2.5. By 5.5. What's I thinking? Oh my goodness. 2.5 here. I got distracted for a second. Oh, I want to do that. I'm having a moment. Let's do 2.5 first. 2.5. By 5.5. Perfect. 2.5 by 5.5. Let's see how this fits on here. This will be for this one. Yep, it's good. Just going to take my corner rounder around the corners. This is very fine paper, not best quality. This works fine for this. Just going to make sure it's going to fit in there, and it does. Perfect. Get a little glue. Good morning, Peggy. Just put your glue on here. Like I said, you can make this any way you want. This is purely inspirational. Thank you for all your help with the cutter or the punch. Yeah, I got these at a garage sale. They're crazy expensive, I think, but whatever. So I'm just going to place this down. Try to make it centered if you can. Key. I thought maybe because the first one went down so easy, this one would too. Apparently not. Not bad though. And just take your, whoops, just go around here. Kind of helps the glue set down there. Get some glue on there, no worries. All right, so that looks cute. I like that one so far. Put that aside for a second. And let's do this one. So we're going to cut this in two. 2 1/4 by 5 1/4. Is that it? 2 1/2 by 5 1/2. What is this? What did I say? I don't know. That's too small. Too small. Let's do this one here. Yeah, that'll work. 2 1/2 by 5 1/2. 2 1/2. By 5 1/2. And I'm just going to put this on here. What? Got around the corners again. Thanks. Yeah, I have moments of brilliance, man. Whew. Just come around. I got a lot of Christmas scrapbook paper at garage sales this summer. So I actually don't have to buy too much scrapbook paper this year. What did you use for the large round hole? The punch. A punch. 2-inch punch. Show you in a minute. Just come around with your glue. Just don't use a lot on this one because it's not that thick of a scrapbook paper. So I just want to place it down right in the center if you can. Keyword, if you can. Just looks perfect, really. And then just take your cutter. Whoop. That looks good. It's in the center, look. Okay, guys. Now I'm going to finish this one. So remember I cut that piece off? This one? Just going to kind of measure this. So I want this to be I'm going to cut it at 2 1/4, just past a quarter. 2 1/4 by like 3, so it'll be 3 3/4. 2 1/4 by 3 3/4. 2 1/4 by 3 3/4. place this down, 2 1/4. I think I needed to go just a little past 2 1/4. So we'll go to this one. 2 1/4. Just check and make sure. Yep. And I think this one's the right width. Yeah, it's fine. Piece of scrap. And I'm just going to use my cut this corner rounder. Looks good. And I'm just going to place this on the top, but I want to make sure that I line it up with this one. That looks good. Good morning. Hey, everybody. What's the weather like in your area? Starts out kind of cool here, and then like 13, I think it was last night. And then it just warms up nice. I think it was like 30 yesterday. Celsius, of course. So I'm going to place this down to make sure it lines up. I want this to make sure that it's the same at the bottom. Perfect. Perfect. Then I got a little piece here. So I need to cut that down because it's too wide. So let's see, it is 2 1/4. I'm just going to go just a little bit smaller than 2 1/4. I got a new blade. Boy, is it quick. Just look here. And I just kind of eyeball it. So we're going to go to just past a half, 2 1/2 plus a notch. That looks good. Let's just see if it fits, shall we? Yeah, it's good. 2 1/2. So I've cut this one at 2 1/2 plus 1 notch. And this is cut at 2 and not quite a quarter. So I'm just going to round my ends. Cool morning. Yeah. It's getting to be that time. $90 in Texas. Well, that's cool. So I just wanted to fix this on here. It's going to look good. I like it with the red. It's crazy. 90. Wow. Like it gets hot in here in the summer. Certainly not as that hot in the winter. I would certainly be happy if it never got cold. I'm not a cold kind of girl. Why do I live in Canada? I don't know. I should retire south. Okay, I'm just going to place this down. And I want it to kind of be the same as this one. So I better leave that up. Look at that. Look at that. I like it. So there's where we're at with this one. Where's the other one? Here it is. So far, let's decorate them, shall we? Okay. So I think I got some stuff to decorate. Let's have a look here. Got some white cardstock. Might need that. I got a punch. Once again, I got it at a garage sale. It's a snowflake. I like it. And I got a Christmas tree. Look at this Christmas tree. Punch. I like that one too. I've got some distress ink in a candy apple color. I got these. Says Happy Holidays. Bring on the merry, which I think is good when you're giving somebody a bottle of wine. Bring on the merry. Okay, I'm just going to take this and just put them there. Now I might need, so what I think I'm going to do, moment of brilliance here, well maybe not. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of this cardstock, and I've already punched a snowflake out of it. But first I'm going to punch this stuff. So just take my distress ink, open it up, and I kind of have to go quarter like sideways with this because of the size. Give it a good press on the ink. And I just place Happy Holidays. What goes first? Yeah, Happy Holidays. Yeah, that turned out good. And then Bring on the Merry. And I think I'm going to put that one on this one here. Bring on the Merry. And I'm just going to place this one down, just underneath. Try to center it if you can. Bring on the merry. Yep. That worked good. I don't think I'm going to put this on this one. Maybe I will. Yep. Okay, let's do it again, shall we? Happy Holidays. That's a politically correct way to say Merry Christmas. Happy Holidays. And Bring on the Merry. Which kind of happens if you're giving somebody a bottle of wine. Just place this down underneath. Center it if you can. Bring on the merry. Okay. I'm going to cut these out of white. And this is just, once again, obviously scraps, but I'm going to just cut this off. Maybe I'll cut it this way. So I'm going to cut it right below the Y. Yep. I cut it maybe a bit too short, but it'll work. I don't want this too wide. Well, that just came off. Now why won't it go? Well, I don't know. Now why won't it go? Okay, we're gonna have to have a look at this now. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know why it did that, but we'll figure it out. Oh, there's a line in there. So this must go on this side. Okay, this isn't working. Why? Sorry about this. Hang on. There we go. I don't know what happened, but whatever. So just above the happy holidays, I guess. I don't want to cut the Y off again on this one. Put it in at the end. Okay, next time I will. Thanks, Lynn. It helps to have all you people on here helping me out. Thanks. All right. Now I'm going to cut this too. This way here. Just cut it here. I don't want it to be too big. So I can center it on here. That's what it looks like. I know it's backwards for you guys. Let's do the same with this one. So this will go in my wrap station that I'll be having at my Christmas craft show. I'm going to have a wrap station. So it involves things that are needed to wrap things. So this would go on a bottle of wine. So we'll consider this wrap. All right. So I'm going to take this. All right. I'm going to put these aside here. So for this one, I think I'm going to go with red, and I'm going to punch out a snowflake on this one. You've done tons of paper crafting. Yep. That's a good thing, I think. So I like that. And then I'm going to punch out a tree in white, because I happen to have white. I've got to be careful because I want to cut another snowflake for this one. Here. Now it's stuck. Why is it stuck? didn't punch all the way through. Sorry about this, guys. I'll just take this. I'll just punch it. There we go. That works better. All right. So I think we're going to just put this on the bottom here. We're winging it. Yeah. Winging it. As long as it has white on the back was the only thing I was caring about. So I'm going to put this down right in the center at the bottom of this one. That looks cute. And I'm going to put it right here on this one. So I think I'm going to put this here and put this here. Yeah. So put this down. That looks good. I think I'll put this one down. Do I want to round the corners of this? I don't think so. Try to make it centered if you can. Don't want to have it crooked. So this one's down here. So we'll put this here at the top. I like it. That looks good. Like it. Now I found this stuff. Oh, you know what? I would need a tree. I need a tree for the inside of this one. So let's cut out a tree, shall we? I'm not going to put, maybe, do I want to put a tree on this one? Yeah. We'll cut 2 trees, one in white, one in red. This is just a punch that I got at a garage sale. I love garage sales. How do you open this? Okay. Perfect. So I'm going to put a white tree in the red snowflake. I just want to put it in the center. Perfect. And I'm going to put a red snowflake in the center of this one. Good morning from Chicago. Good morning. Oop. And I'm just going to place this one in the center of this one. Cute. Cute. All right. Now I've got these really small rhinestones that I got at a garage sale again. And I just want to put one on the top of each tree. Take this and go on the top of this tree. Easier said than done here. That looks all right. I like it. Makes it shiny. I got this one here. I'm just gonna try to put it back. Keyword, try. Okay. Oh no. I guess I won't. And then I have these as well. Rhinestones. But I kind of like the pearls. So we're going to go with pearls. We'll go with pearls on one and rhinestones on another. And I'm just going to put the tips, them on the tips of each of the snowflakes. Whoops. Or not. Maybe we'll go with this one here. Just gives it some bling. Why not have a little bling? And it just makes it look pretty. And I think I'm going to put them on the corners of this Happy Holidays. Okay, what do you guys think? Glittery. You add so much detail. I don't like it. I like it. Cute. I'm going to do the same thing for this one. Detail is, this is a fun part. Just put it on here. See, I'm concentrating, so I'm not talking that much today. I like glitter. I like it especially if it's not over my all over my craft room. Oh, I like this. I like these. They're cute. So remember, I made the base of this with total scrap that I had. And that's why you don't throw out your scraps, no matter how big they are. Well, that looks good. This back down here. Pretty. with the glitter. But I want to glue this down because this is just a Starbucks gift card. This will fit here with a Starbucks. And you can change this all out in colors. I'm going to go out to Michael's today and get some red heavyweight cardstock. So I can make them with a red base and maybe some black to make a black base. So I just put this on 3 sides. Just some glue on 3 sides, like so. Fold this up. That's why I like to finish it sort of before I put the glue on. To fold this stuff up. And once that dries, I'll just slip this card in here. I put it on the wrong end. There we go. There we go. That's what we made. Now, if you just had a bottle this size, you can just cut this down. So what I did to make this one, and I didn't decorate this, I just got this to show you. I just cut it down in what size I wanted to fit on here. Okay, I didn't want it to be as big. And then I used a smaller punch to cut out the center. This is I think this is 1.5 inch if I'm not mistaken. $1.5 inch punch. And this is the other ones, I think, a 2. But it fits a lot better. Okay? All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out. We did posters for my twin grandsons for cheering. Let's just say glitter was everywhere. Oh, yeah, I can imagine. All right, so who's going to make these for your craft show? Here's my bottle of Bailey's strawberry cream. Maybe I'll put this one on them. So there's one with the gift card in it. Like it. And here's the one without a gift card. There you go, guys. You got 2 for 1 today. Thanks for the hearts. Appreciate it. You'll be making them. Yeah, I'm going to make a lot of them, and I'm going to make them separate. Like I'll make a bunch that don't have a sleeve, and then I will make some that have a sleeve. And I will probably get a bottle of sparkling grape juice, I guess, to display it on. But they'll get the idea, I'm sure. Okay, that's it for today. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. All right. I want to see thumbs up on who's going to make this. Get your scraps out, people. How much would you charge? How much do you think I should charge? So how much do you think this one would go for? The one that is just going to be fitting on us. Like I'm going to go with maybe, I don't know, $2. What do you think? $2? And then one that has a sleeve for your gift card. Going to be a little bit more because you use more stuff. I'm going to go with, I don't know, help me out here. How much would you charge? $2, $2. $2 for this one, okay. This one here, $2. So $3 maybe? But if I put a gift card, like I might put no, I'm not going to put a gift card in. I'm going to put one in to show how it is. $3 for this one, $2 for this one. Okay, done. All right, thanks guys. I appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out with me today. A couple couple of crafts to make. You know, I know it's not Christmas, but you might as well make ahead. All right, you guys have a great day. Thank you. I appreciate that. You guys have a great day. And I'm going to come on and do, I keep saying I'm going to come on and do lives. So I'm going to go to do some videos and place them on my YouTube channel as I get a chance. Because I'm going to do a video of like everything I'm selling at my craft shows this year. You're welcome. All right, guys, you have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Love you all. Bye now.